Hey guys, my name's Michael and welcome to the third episode of the Accelerated Executive. In today's episode, I want to talk about something that's important to me, which is how we should treat our colleagues. This might seem really obvious, but I want to make the case that serving our colleagues well is just as important as serving our clients well. And if you serve your teammates well, ultimately it will benefit your career. So firstly, if you work in professional services, you know the importance of client service and client excellence. It's drilled into us. Whether you're in sales, consulting, law, banking, whatever it may be, there's significant emphasis on client excellence. And this makes sense because when we take care of our clients, they pay the bills. And so we have a whole host of metrics to track how well we do this. We have sales quotas. We have customer satisfaction scores. We have project ratings. We have quarterly surveys. We have executive steering committees. But we rarely have metrics that track how well we serve our teammates. I've seen employee reviews and employee ratings, but beyond that, there's significantly less focus on this. And so I want to give three examples of things we do really well with customers that I think we should do equally well with our colleagues. So one example is we prepare for meetings and we're focused in that meeting when we meet with clients. It's one thing we do really well. We research their industries, we understand their pain points, we prepare questions in advance, and we come into that meeting with a point of view. When it comes to internal meetings, I've seen people do the exact opposite. They haven't done the pre-reads, they haven't completed their action items, they're staring at their phones during the meeting, and some people don't even know what the meeting is about. And I remember when I first started my career, the first 6 months was spent just on how to work with clients. They were teaching us how to open a meeting, how to prepare questions, how to draft an action list, and how to build a point of view. And midway through that training, I had this realization that I should be doing this with everyone, not just with clients. Because when I do that properly and I prepare for a meeting and show people focus, it's a way of showing respect to the person that I'm meeting with. So when I meet with people, whether it's internal or external, I prepare in advance. I come with a point of view. My phone is down on the table and I'm focused on the person sitting across from me. And by doing this, what I'm signaling to that person is that I respect and value your time and I'm taking you seriously. The second thing we do really well with clients is we are reliable and we're responsive. So if a client sends us a text or an email, we try to respond as soon as we can. And when we say we will do something by a certain date, we do it. If I contrast that, I don't always see that same degree of diligence when it comes to internal meetings. So people will miss deadlines. They don't respond to their peers. They don't do what they say they will. And my view is that if you have the diligence and discipline to do it with clients, you should be able to have that same diligence and discipline when you do it with your colleagues. The last thing last example I'll give is on being empathetic. That's another thing that we do really well with clients. So we do a really good job of thinking about our clients' pain points and adjusting our style or approach whenever it's needed. And I do the same for internal teammates. If someone has to go for an early morning school drop off, or they've had a really late night, or they're just having a rough day, I try to be as accommodating and considerate as possible, just as I would do with a client. So these are just three examples. There are countless other ones that I could share and bring up of things we do with clients that we should do with our internal colleagues. But the question is, why should we do any of these things in the first place with our teammates? They don't pay the bills. The obvious benefit of doing these types of things is people will want to work with you. And you need that if you're going to be successful in your career because you can't do everything yourself. When you prepare for meetings, when you're reliable, and when you're empathetic, people will feel that and they'll appreciate that you respect them and will be more likely to work with you. But to me, the real reason why we should do this is not because of the benefit that you'll get, but because it's the right thing to do. To me, taking care of your clients but mistreating your colleagues is equivalent to mistreating your family and your friends, but taking care of other people. You should be treating everyone with the same level of care and diligence because it's the right thing to do. And that's a general theme of this channel. When you focus on doing the right things with the right intention, good things will happen for you. So in summary, you should treat your colleagues like internal clients because it's the right thing to do, and also because it'll make you someone people want to work with. And if you do that well, it'll help accelerate your career. So that's it for today's episode. Remember, be kind, work hard, be the change you want to see, and I'll catch you in the next episode.